Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be sharing with you, and now that I say that, I'm losing everything, but I'm going to be sharing with you the a sampler. I almost never do samplers, but this time I decided to do one, and I'm going to be featuring the Happy Forest Friends, which I'm trying to find now here on my book just to make sure I can point you where to look at in the annual catalog, but it's part of the annual catalog. And give me just 1 second, I'm trying to find it real quick so that I can tell you which one it is. It is the one that has a little bear and a little fox, and there's an owl and then some trees. And here I am looking for it and I cannot find it. Oh, here it is. So it's page 46 and 47. So let me just show you here so that you can see it. And it is really, really cute. And I'll show you here. I believe I have it here. Hold on, yes. Because I was planning later this one, mainly because I just came back from Utah. If you follow me, I had a blast. And now I don't find the set. Oh my gosh, like I find one thing and then I lose something else. Oh, here it is. It's like, I'm just always like, ah. But anyway, here is, so it is Happier Than Happy is the bundle. And as you can see, it is right here. And I just love that this one could go with so many occasions, right? Like kids or babies. And so it definitely looks really, really nice. And then of course, there is a set of dies that I cut out some of the images and some other standalone images that I love. And so anyway, so this is the one that we're going to be featuring. And again, I'm going to be doing a sampler. Once I turn the camera, I'll be sharing with you. Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you? Okay, let me know. Can you hear me? Can you confirm? Because there was someone that couldn't hear me. So now I'm confused. And you know how sometimes I don't have sound? So can you please let me know? Can someone of you let me know if you can hear me? Yes, I hear. Okay, perfect. Whew, at least I know it's good. Because so I have had instances where my what am I saying? My video doesn't have sound for whatever reason. Okay, good deal. So Sharon, yes, can the other ones hear me? So you might need to get out and then come back. It might be on your end. It seems like some others can't hear me. So thank you for confirming. So anyway, I had a great trip. I just love it. Really, it just filled me up a lot. To be honest, it's been a while since I had a Stampin' Up event. Usually, I have just gone after COVID, of course. I haven't gone to trips with my family, but not really a Stampin' Up event. So it was amazing. I just love all the relationships and how everyone loves to craft and how everyone was very nice. And of course, I don't know, I just love everything about it. So anyway, definitely, it just filled my cup big time. But anyway, so let's just talk a few, while everyone is starting to log in or catch my live. I'm going to make sure to show you the next class. Today, by the way, is the last day to sign up for the card club. And it is featuring the Tea Boutique, which is this one. I've been showing this one for the last few weeks. So by now, I'm sure you know which are the cards that are being included. And so anyway, this one today is the last day to sign up. If you sign up tomorrow, you're going to be getting the one for July. Now, for July, I decided to go with this one. I don't have samples because literally I just got this set today. And it is using the Sweetest Cherries. I'm still thinking about what designer series paper I'm going to be using, but I'm excited to be playing with this. And to be honest, I got lots of great samples during my trip that I decided to go for that one. So that's why I'm doing that one. So that's that. So if you don't know what my card club is, so you can go at creatingwithali.com/card club and you'll get more information. But in essence, it is a subscription. So you get a card kit in the mail. Usually it's 5 cards. And it also has about $23 worth of products. And when you stay with me for 6 months, consecutive months, you'll get $25 in credit that you can choose whatever you want in goodies, in addition to the card kit. So another of the perks that the members have is that I've always featured a bundle. and that bundle will be offered to my members at my cost, meaning they don't pay tax or shipping. So there's some savings there as well if you want to be making or increasing your supplies little by little, right? Like if your collection, I should say. So again, you can read more and subscribe at creatingwithali.com/card club. And I'm going to be putting here in YouTube a link to it so that you can read, subscribe. And if you have any questions, of course, you can always email me at ali@creatingwithali.com. The other thing that I want to make sure you know is that when you sign up, so there is a link to pay, but when you sign up, make sure you go back to the same link and then fill out the Google form. On that Google form, that's where you're telling me where to mail your kit. I just want to make sure I have the right information because sometimes, PayPal is not updated. So make sure you go back after you pay for your card club. Make sure you go back to the same link, creatingwithali.com/card club, and then fill out the Google forms there. All right. So that's that for a card club. Anyway, and of course, if you have any questions, just let me know, right? And then the next card class that I have available, and I just released this week, is the Sun Prints. Finally, I got my act together. I finished my tutorial, so you can get the tutorial already at my store at creatingwithali.com/shop. And I'll put also a link somewhere here in the description for this class. But you can get the Make and Take kit, and it will have half a pack of the designer series paper, some gems, a ribbon, and of course all the materials to make all the cards. So if you are on my mailing list, that's the best way to get all the information and the registration links, because that's how I send it. Also, if you're part of my Facebook group at creatingwithali.com, at Creating with Ali, that's a Facebook group. That's where I'll be also putting the links to these videos. To these classes so that you can register there. And then the next class that is going to start happening, and I don't know yet all the details as far as when we're going to be releasing, but it should be pretty soon, is the paper share for the holiday catalog. So we just got the July through December mini catalog, and that's all about holidays. I'll be honest, it seems like this time they were very heavy on Christmas. There's not as much as for the fall, and I mean there's some things, but really it is really heavy on Christmas, which I love because you know me. Starting July, we're gonna be doing our Christmas card series, the Stamp Up stacks that I've done, so that one is coming. But we're also going to be doing the paper share. I haven't counted yet all the papers. Of course, we got to see the new catalog, but I don't have my physical copy just yet. And so at this time, I'm just going off of whatever is showing on the website. But and I don't remember exactly. But it is going to be using the Brightex Glow stamp set. So this one is part of a bundle, but we're only going to be using the stamp set, and it's all about sentiments, and I just love it because it has Christmas and it also has New Year, so I think that it will be good. And then we're also going to be using these banners, this one that is called Christmas Banners, which is actually from a mega suite on the catalog, but we're going to be using only this as the bundle. So I am super excited because all of these are gonna go really well with all the papers that we have. And so this time the paper share is going to be very heavy on Christmas just because of that. There might be a, like a Thanksgiving and maybe a Halloween, but majority of them are going to be Christmas. So if you're interested in that paper share, make sure you sign up as soon as we release it, which I think it should be pretty soon. But I want to make sure you knew which sets were going to be included, because usually we add an option for you to get these products, and these are brand new from the July through December catalog. So definitely. And then I think that was pretty much it. Right, we talk about club, we talk about the Sun Prints, and then we talk about that one. And the next card club, like I said, is going to be the Sweetest Cherry. Yeah, the Sweetest Cherry. So anyway, so that's all I have. Let me flip the camera, and then we're going to start making our project. How about that? And like I said, today is a sampler, which like I said, I don't really do samplers too often, so I'm excited about this one. But the other thing I was going to mention is that this is my free class. I always want to be calling it like a card class, so but today is actually going to be a sampler. And if you place an order with me, that is $35 minimum before shipping and taxes using the host code that you're going to see here shortly. You're going to get the make and take for free to be able to get that. To get the make and take from the sampler that I'm doing. Of course, you'll need to have the this bundle because this is the one that we're going to be using. All right. So let me flip the camera and then go from there. Oh, hold on. I need to turn on the lights. Hold on here. Oh, hi, Dawn. Hi, Lenny. Glad you're here. I know it's super late for you. Did it go? Nope. It's not flipping. Oh, there you go. I'm like, it's not flipping. All right, let me move all my stuff here for a second. And then we're going to start doing this. We're going to take our cards. Here is the bundle. And let's just look how beautiful the bundle. So like I said, this is from page 46 and 47. And there is a number here where you can get the whole suite, which is you get the designer series paper, the bundle, as well as the ribbon. So, and let me just move this for a second here. That might be easier. And like I said, it's really nice. I really love it. And the bundle, as you can see, is really, really cute. All right, here we go. So we have this one. As our bundle, right? And of course, when you get it together, when you get this on a bundle or as a bundle, you get it at 10%. So you actually save when you get them together, but of course you can either get only the dies or only the stamp set, but honestly, you want to get both, right? And if you want to be getting the paper, the ribbon, and the bundle, you can use this code, which is the 1589.56, and then for 68.50, you get the whole thing. As a suite. All right. As far as the designer series paper, let me just show you here. The designer series paper is really cute, as you can see. So one side is more like with the critters, right, and flowers, and the other one is more. It could be like a generic background that you can use for anything. Then you have this one. By the way, there is going to be in the July through December catalog, there is something similar to this where you can die cut and emboss some logs of the wood, and it's going to look really, really nice. So anyway, so that's something that is coming up that is going to look really nice. So here you have that one. Here's another one, and this one has the leaves and another, like I said, very generic background that you can use for anything. Same with this one. You can see here you have the trees and then the mushrooms with the flowers and the leaves, and then a very generic one. And then this one. Now, this one, I think I have another sheet. Hold on. Yeah, let me show you this sheet, because this one, it's a little bit different. This is one of those that the bottom has a different than the top. So you can cut it in half and kind of get two different scenes, or like that way, right? Because it's like different, which I think is good, because you can also fussy cut some of the trees or this part or that one to make your card. So you can play with this one. And then the back is, again, generic. And I think I show you all of them. All right. So that being said, let's just start bringing all the pieces. Because I'm super excited. And I promise you, I'm going to try to make it short so it's not too long. I know that sometimes I take forever. And I've already cut a lot. So let me just bring all my pieces. So give me a second. I don't want you to have everything. I just play with the layout. Of course, you know me. I always have like my layout. But let me just put all these pieces. All right, so I have a piece. I'm going to have here all of these things. So I have a piece that is, and let me turn on the lights as well, just to see if that helps a little bit better. Yeah, much better. Yeah, the reverse of that suite is really nice. Yeah, and like I said, it could go for everything. So hi, everyone. I didn't say hi to anyone. So hi, Kathy. Hi, Eva. Hi, Janine. You've used that set already. Oh, that's great. That way you can see what I'm making today. Let's see. Hi, Marilyn, and hi, Kay. Thank you, thank you. And again, thank you so much for sharing. It always helps me a lot when you share. So anyway, so first things first, I am using a full piece of the, what is this? I'm trying to figure out. The Sahara Sand, and this is the regular cardstock. I'm going to be cutting it 8 by 8 because that's the insert that I'm going to use for my shadow books. So let's just bring our... This is the only one that I didn't cut, mainly because I was still trying to figure out, do I want this color or another color, right? But I think Sahara Sand goes really well. So we're going to go ahead and cut it at 8. And then at 8 again. So you have a piece at 8 by 8. Alrighty. And again, you will get all the pieces to do this kit. When you purchase with me using this host code. This is the host code that I was referring to. Oh, great, Eva. I'm glad that you got already the catalog. That's really good. Hi, Mary Ellie. Welcome back from Utah. Oh, that trip was amazing. All right. And then I cut out these pieces. Let me just give you measurements for those before I continue. So I am going to be using, mainly, we're going to be using like 2 by 2 pieces. And in this case, it's 2 by 4. So that I can have a piece that is a little bit like a longer piece because I want to be using bare. All right. And so, but you can see these are, so I have 3 pieces that are 4 pieces, I should say. No, 5 pieces. Oh my God. Yeah, 5 pieces that are 2 by 2. And these are just squares. And then 2 pieces in the early expresses that are 2 by 4. Okay. The next one, let me get my ruler. The next one, I have 2 different measurements. So one is, the width is like 1 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4 of an inch. So now this one, so all the pieces except for the cardstock, so all the pieces of the designer series paper are 1/4 of an inch smaller. Hi, Lori. Thank you. Yeah, we did had a fabulous time. And so you can see here, you're going to have a border around it. Okay. So we're going to be, let's just start gluing down all those pieces. All right. And so this one are going to be squares of 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay. So it's 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Again, these are going to go on this. So we can go ahead and start gluing those pieces out. And the only one where I might want to wait a little bit is that one, because I want to be adding maybe a ribbon and this piece. So I'm going to be waiting just on this one, but on the rest I can. And then on this one, this is so soft seafoam. And this one is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. So this one is 1/8 of an inch smaller than my cardstock. So I'm going to wait on this one because this is where I'm going to be stamping the sentiment, one of the sentiments. All right. And so let's just go ahead and glue everything else. Or maybe I can just wait a little bit. Yeah, let's just do that. So those are the pieces that you're going to need. Now for this one is just a scrap, and this one is just 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4. All right. So those are all the pieces, but let's do first the stamping. Let's do the stamping. That way I can have everything ready. And so I got one of the little tags, and this tag is from the from this set. As you can see, it is right here. So I decided to go with that one. And we're going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment. And now for the sentiment, I have this one that says happier than happy for you. And I want to be using the welcome. I think this one will be really good for like welcoming a new baby or something like that, like somewhere where you're welcoming someone. I think this goes really well. It doesn't say baby. I could say hello baby, but when you say help, welcome, and then happier than happy for you, it could be for some other things as well, don't you think? So anyway, so we're gonna go with that one. And so for the welcome, I'm gonna be using the early espresso as well as for the happier than happy, right? Happier than happy for you. So for the welcome, we're going to go ahead and bring our, what is this? Early espresso ink pad. And we're going to stamp it here. And just press firmly, but do not press too much, right? And you get this, and I'm gonna let it dry. Now for the happier than happy, I'm gonna put it here so I don't lose it. If I lose it, let me know. You know me that later in the video, I'll be like, where is the welcome? So you know where it is. For the other one, I decided to go with the Stamparados. And the reason I decided to do that is because, let me just have this one. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. The reason I decided to go is because it's really tight. This is why this is 1/8 of an inch rather than 1/4 of an inch, because it's really tight. And so I just need to kind of eyeball it, right? Like in this case, it seems like this way is like center, right? And then I just need to make sure, yeah, like somewhere here, it seems like it will be okay, right? Because whenever I was stamping these just like that without the Stamparados, it felt like I was a little bit out of the pace. See how it almost seems like the happy is almost all the way? You know how sometimes on the rubber stamps, even though the sticker is that way, it doesn't really match the stamp set per se, right? And there you go. And see how it looks? So this is what we're going to be using. So I'm going to put it aside and let it dry. And then let's do the stamping of the critters. So that's all for the Early Espresso. Now, as far as the critters, we're going to go ahead and use a scrap of the, what is this? Basic white. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring the bear. This is like my favorite. I love bears. I don't know if I ever share that, but like teddy bears are kind of like big on me. I just love them. And we're going to be using the Sahara sand. Okay. All right, and now that I have it here, I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. And I don't know if you saw that, but when it is a large image, it's better just to go that way. That way you ensure that you have a good inking. And there you have it. So now you can see it has like a little bit of shades. That's how it's supposed to be. So there's nothing wrong with your stamp set if you see that. The image shows that. Let me put this one here. Let me just show you here. The image shows that variant, right? Like you can see here. And this is like one of those distinctive type of, it doesn't say this distinctive, I don't know. But it's but you get that image. And by the way, I didn't realize, but this is one of the $1 million. So let's see. So this one is from one of the Million Sales Achievers, Diane Demish. Oh, I didn't know that. And it's super cute. I love it. So anyway. And then we're going to be using the fox. And for the fox, I'm going to go with Calypso Coral. And we're going to go ahead and take Calypso Coral, and we're going to be stamping here. All right, and here we have it. And then I'm going to be using this one, the owl. And the owl, I'm going to go ahead and use the crumb cake. And I think those are all the pieces that I need. I believe so. Alrighty, so I have all the pieces. Now we're gonna go ahead and take our dies, right, and cut out all these pieces. So I've already done all of that, so that way you don't have to wait on me cutting everything. But you just line up your pieces, right? Your cardstock with the different images. So we use that one, and then this one and that one, and you're gonna cut out that. At the same time, we're gonna go ahead and cut out some other elements. I cut out already the leaves. In this case, I've used these leaves and also these two leaves. So I'll show you that, as well as this standalone tree. So I have one of those. So let me just show you all the pieces that we cut out. So I have the bear, like I said, 2 trees. I have the fox. Then I have one of the leaves. I have more leaves. Hold on, where are my leaves? I know I have more leaves. Okay, here is another of the leaves, and more leaves. And I think I'm going to be using more of the these ones. Let me just show you. So I have one of these, and I'm trying not to unglue those, but if it does, it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? You can use it like so. But in my case, I'm going with full leaf. I'm trying to have them all full. Okay. So I'm using old olive, and then I'm using also the, what is this? The mossy meadow. In addition to that, I've also cut out 2 of the trunks, right, from the tree. Now this one is in crumb cake, and I use this, and then I use this one in the what is this, substrate. Now for the substrate, my cardstock already has adhesive sheets. Okay, so that way I can have a what am I saying here, like a sticker. All right. Now, one thing to know is that these two do not coordinate, but it's very easy to just cut it out. So I'll show you here in a second. And I could probably just take, there we go. See? I don't need this. I can put it back here. And I'm gonna put a piece of white so that you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and place those things. But as you can see, it doesn't quite match, right? So you just cut out those pieces with a pair of scissors. So no big deal, to be honest. Easy to go. Because you just need to cut a little bit here. And then a little bit there. And there you go. See? And you have like a little trunk there. You can also cut out that section, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to leave it like so. And that's about it. So now let's just bring all the pieces and start gluing the things so that we can see what we want to be making. Now, like I said, this one I'm going to wait a little bit. But let's go ahead and start adding all these pieces. And I'll show you here how we're going to be making these. Where's the... Oh, here. Like, where's the adhesive? See, like I said, I'm always losing everything. So we're going to go ahead and adhere this one right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this one right here. Okay. And by the way, do you make samplers? This is something that you do? I don't do as many, to be honest. I think I've done maybe another one and then this one. But I feel like they look super cute. However, for whatever reason, sometimes I feel like I have more of a struggle sometimes coming up with the design. But I really like how they look. I made one for Christmas, if you remember, using the cookies cutter set that we had back in December. And I just love it. It was just really nice. And in fact, I still have it in my mantle because I just love it. I might need to substitute that one with this, right? But yeah, let me know. What do you think? Do you like them? Do you like to make them? How often do you change them, right? And we're gonna go ahead and put this one right there. And then we're gonna bring this one, the happier unhappy. And we're gonna go ahead and put all of those. And again, this one is just 1/8 of an inch. Alrighty. And so for this one, I was thinking to add a little bit of this trim, and I know there's another ribbon that goes with it, but I was thinking about using this one. This is the, what is this called? The ribbon, no, the natural finish ribbon. And so I'm just going to be adding a little bit of these. So let's just cut a piece. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring my, what is this called? My tape, tear and tape, is that right? Or yeah, is that right? I think it's tear and tape. I might be wrong. But, oh, well, I already adhered here, so let's just leave it as is. Or tear and tape, is that right? Tear and tape or tape and tear? I think it's tear and tape. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put it like so. And then we're gonna take the little piece here. And we're gonna go ahead and take now this one. Just gonna go ahead and, oh, I'm out of camera. So all I'm doing here is layering these. And then have that one go like that, right? So it has a little bit of something, you know? And then I'm gonna go ahead and lay this piece on the cardstock. And then I'm gonna want to add this one right here. So it's just a little bit of a trim right there. And this one is gonna go like right here. And I have all the pieces. And then it's just a matter of embellishing and everything. So let's just first line up everything. Now, on the video that I did for the cookies, I shared that I did a template. And now this template idea actually came from, hi Marcia, this template idea actually came from Michelle Lidwidler. She shared that she just cut pieces, and in this case it's just 3 1/4 strips, and then you just position them right on your edges, right? And then just glue the corners. That way you have this handy template. So I'm pretty much using the same that I made, and again, you just glue it with either glue dots, or I think I use Tumble or Seal, whatever you want. You just need them to be adhered, but you would just be laying the strips around your paper, right? Like just like so, and then just glue the corners. That way you have the template perfect. And because it's matching the 8x8, you know exactly how to center everything, and then you will have a nice corner or border around it. So the way I was picturing this was to have this like so. Lori, I didn't understand that. Do you have a question? I just saw the ES. I don't know what that is. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and kind of center those things. And then let's just think. I think I have that one right here. And we're gonna start first with the corners. And now this one seems a little bit different. I might just need to come, and I'll be honest, I think this one might have to be a little bit longer than 2x4, as well as that one, because if you notice, the gap between those is a little bit larger than the gap that there's going to be with this 2x2, you know? And you'll see what I mean. So anyway, so then it's just a matter of adding the ones in the middle. And so I think I want this one. And then I'll add this one right here. And then, or yeah, maybe when it like so. You just need to be playing with the pieces and the orientation. And this one right here. And that way, you can kind of align them, right? And there you go. See, so this is how it starts to look. See how beautiful it starts to look? I'm going to be adding everything with dimensional, so give me a second here. as I bring my dimensionals. Give me a second, because somewhere here I will need my glue dots and this one, and then dimensionals. What else do I need? I think that's about it. All right, so let's just have mini dimensionals. Do I have large dimensionals? Nope, I only have mini dimensionals. Okay, well, let's use the mini dimensionals. I know I have large. Hold on. There we go. We have large. We just need to open a new pack. But it starts to look really nice, don't you think? Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and start doing that. So now for this one, so I would start first with like the corners, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and put them all on them. Do I want dimensionals? Oh, and let me just one thing here, because I might need to move this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's not moving everything. Yeah. So let's do everything with dimensionals, you know? Good deal. Oh, thank you, Lori. So I'm just going to be adding like 4-dimensional. Now, this is one that is going to be on a shadow box. So I'm not going to go too crazy with the dimensionals. Although I said that and then I'm like, we need more dimensionals. And I'm missing one here. So let's just go ahead and put this one somewhere here. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring then this one. And you can also use your seal instead of dimensionals if you don't want to have that many dimensionals. I feel like for this one, it will look kind of nice. And again. And then for this one, let's just put alrighty. So now I'm going to go ahead and add this one here. Let me just, can I have that one right there? Yep. Oh, don't move. And then let's do this one, because again, I'm trying to do corners first, and then everything kind of lays in place that way better. Now again, you need to make sure that this thing is not moving. There you go. So that there we go, yeah. Alrighty. Oh, this way. Okay, and then we're going to be adding the other pieces, because then we can kind of center those much better. Like, again, just alignment is everything on this type of project, right? Let me add, dimensionals. All right, so let's just see this thing. And let's just make sure this thing is aligned. There you go. Oh, glad that you're liking it, Marcia. All right, we're gonna go ahead and have this one right here. All right. And then this one. And now we're going to be decorating all of the pieces here. So this, I think, was kind of like the hardest part, right? Just trying to make sure everything is going to align and center and whatnot. But there you have it. And see, I feel like this one should have been a little bit lower, but that's okay. It will look okay. And so, like I said, I want to have the bear here, right? So you can still read the sentiment here, see? So I want to say happier than happy, and it seems like this guy is walking off from the forest. And I want to have some of the leaves here kind of falling down, right? So let's just go that way, like so, right? And then I want to have the fox somewhere here. I thought this one will look good because I have more red on that area. Hi, Vicky. And then, let's just see. I was thinking of these two trees. We can have a 3 here and a 3 there, right? And what else do I need? Oh, where is the trunk? Here, the trunk. And for the trunk, I was thinking putting it like right here. And where is the owl? I'm missing an owl here. I know I had an owl somewhere here. Okay, there we go. I want my owl, the way I was laying things, I want the owl to be somewhere here and have the sentiment. I'm going to be adding like a little knot or bow or something that says welcome on that. And then on this one, I was thinking about cutting. Let's just cut out some of the mushrooms. I thought that was a good idea. Or have more of the leaves. So let's just see real quick what we want to do. Now, I know there are some die cuts, but see, so I was thinking, although I don't know, because I think this will be kind of too like too red. I don't think this will look nice, so I wouldn't use them. See, I'm always kind of playing with things, as you know me. I don't really have anything done until I am making it with you, so most of the times I just go and play with it. But anyway, we can use this ones then. So let's just use, oh yeah, definitely. I can just have like leaves still falling down, and I have these two. You know? Oh, I might need to change this one for that one. So like this one. And that one. I'll have that one here. Yeah, something like there's more trees, not trees, but leaves. Yeah, I think I like that idea, right? Like a bunch of leaves here and there. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting, like I said, I'm going to be adding everything with dimensionals. I could use these ones with glue. No, let's just use dimensionals. I want everything pop up. And on these ones, I want to be careful and put it like right in the middle so that it kind of holds everything. Because I don't want it to be popping out, you know? Oh. Let's just have this one ready. But I need to put this one first. So I'm going to have one here and one there. One here. And this one, because it's not going to be something that is in a card, I don't feel like I need to be having way too many things as with like way too many dimensionals like in other projects. Because this one is going to be on a frame, on a shadow frame. Shadow box frame. You know? So we're going to be using that one. And then we're going to have this one here. And then this one right here. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and put also this one with dimensionals. Oh. And same thing with this. And again, this is like my, oh, see, I let this one go. I need to be careful because I don't want I can take this one here. I don't want these leaves to be undone, you know, like I want them to be with the like the whole thing, so that way I can use a dimensional and everything is there, you know. And same thing with this one. So let's just use one large one for here, and then maybe a little one at the end of the tail, and maybe somewhere in the mouth or snout. Is that what it's called, right? Oh, and it's kind of like, there you go. Now the trees are going to be a little bit more complicated, mainly because I don't have big area, so I might need to be cutting. See, I'm going to be using now first this one, and do first that one, and then do this one here. Like that, right? So these are like my embellishments, if you notice. Now for this one, let's just play it with the twine. And so I want this one also glue with dimensionals. And so I'm going to be adding this one like somewhere here. And then I'm going to be adding this one with dimensionals as well. And then add a little bit. But let's just add the bow first. How about that? And so I'm using our twine. And I might need to make it a little bit smaller. I might need to make it smaller from here too, so I don't have too much waste. There you go. Yeah, okay. So let's just put it like so. Cut out a little pieces here and there. Oh. And then have a glue dot. Come. Oh. And then put it like, oh. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add it like so. See? Now this one will be with dimensionals. Let me know what you think about these. And you can be making this one for lots of occasions, right? All right, let me take this one out for a second. And I'm gonna be adding because we're almost done, as you can see. We're gonna be adding, I think the butterflies will look nice. If I can find my butterflies, I'll do that. Because I think this will add even more to this so that we have an embellishment. And for these ones, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use glue dots, you know, just so that we're not, or, you know, we can use the fine tip glue pen. I like using my fine tip glue pen. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. We're gonna go ahead and use these. And again, when you place a $35, at least $35 order with me using the host code, you'll get the card kit to make this this sampler, which is my free class, right? Now, usually I'm gonna be having a free card class, right? Which almost all my Facebook lives having card classes, right? But I decided to go with this one. I mean, I might need to switch it. Depending on how popular this is, I might do more of samplers. Because I definitely enjoy making them, you know? And by the way, if you are local in Texas, we're gonna be at the Arlington convention on Friday and Saturday. I am gonna be there on Friday, and we actually have a card class there featuring the best butterflies. Which, oh yeah, that's the other. So right after that class is done, we're gonna be releasing that card class as well, for our online customers. Okay, so be patient, be in the lookout on your email, because that's our next card class. And that one is going to be 3 different designs using the best butterflies bundle, and I should say also the butterfly kisses designer series paper. And let me get the butterflies. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the butterflies. And it will be three cards, different designs, but you're going to be getting 2 of each, so 6 cards still. But it will be 3 designs, so you can have 2 of each. Hold on, let me see, where are my oh, here. It's like, where are the butterflies? Here. You know I love butterflies. This embellishment has become one of my favorites, you know? I just love it. I feel like they go so well with so many things. Like, it goes well with any type of flowers. And of course, it goes really well with these ones as well, right? So I think like we can go ahead and add like a butterfly somewhere here, you know? Do I want it this way? Ooh, I think I like one here, you know? And I want it in an angle. I don't know what it is, but I love them when they're in an angle. I don't know you, but I end up putting them in angles. I'm gonna go ahead and add one more here. You know, I feel like I need one here. Like, oh, maybe I should move this one out. Hopefully it's not too glued. Yep, there you go. So that there's something here. And I might need one more there. And do I want the large? I'm gonna go with the large one. Of course, you can put as many as you want. But I want it probably this way as well. No, I want it here. There you go. I wanted to add another one here. I don't know. Do you think? Well, let's just go with another one. Like another one right here. And again, I love making them in an angle. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so that's what it is. So here you have it. See how beautiful it turned out. And those little butterflies looks good, don't you think? So anyway, you can get the kit to make this sampler. And again, this is an 8x8 sampler. When you purchase with me at least $35 using this host code, in the description of this video, you'll see the link where you can purchase with me. And like I said, I will be mailing this to you. Now, it does have to be by Saturday, June 11th, so I can mail those kits right away. All right? So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. And let me know if you like it. Alrighty. Well, let me see. Do I have any questions? Or sometimes I know I have questions and I never go back. Well, I go back after the fact, but not after the video. Oh, glad you like it, Margaret. Let me just make sure. Do I have more comments? Let me see. I didn't put the cell phone, but I definitely want to make sure that I can't see if there's any comments, because sometimes I don't see your comments. Yes, oh yeah, you're right. This one, anyone would love having this spray hanging in their room for sure. Glad you like it, Dolores. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, well, thank you so much. Oh, Darlene. Oh, by the way, Darlene, I met one of your demonstrator friends, and she talked about you. So, anyway, thank you so much. She pretty much told me that you love the monthly card classes, so the card club. So, anyway, so thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah, Marcia, such a great idea with the design series paper for sure. I love the design series paper. And of course, these little critters go really well. And I might be making like a card or something. Like if I were to give these, I would definitely make a little card or something to go with these for sure. So anyway, I don't really think they are... Oh, someone asked about what is the size. It is an 8x8, yes. Alrighty, so I think we're good. And I'll see you then next week. Or I'll be back at 7 p.m., not 7:30. I had something else going on, and I could only make it at 7:30. But going next week, it will be back to the back to 7 p.m. Oh, Cindy, what type of adhesive? Is that what you say? Hold on, let me see. What type of liquid glue are you using on the trees? Oh, this is our fine tip glue pen. I love using those for this type of things. You can also use glue dots, or you can use the tumble liquid glue. I'll be honest, I like this one much better just because I don't do as much of a mess as with the other one. The big thing here is that you need to make sure that as soon as you use it, you like put it back to like close the lid, because this little tip will clog up if you leave it open. All right, so that's the only big thing, that make sure you are closing it all the way through, that the needle goes inside that little tip. That way it stays good anytime you're using it. Alrighty, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.